Hey, Stacy, I see you. Happy Valentine's, guys. You know, when you go to, hi guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to spend a few moments with me here on SML TV. This is going to be a short one. It's going to be one of those quick ones. You know, it's going to be in and out. It's going to be bada bing, bada boom. And I'm going to disappear before you know it. I have to get out of here. I need to be somewhere within the hour. But I wanted to jump on here real quick. Just a quick word on the music. And Stacy was saying earlier, she said she likes the music. Here's the thing about the music on Spotify is that they do have a category on there that is non-copyrighted music. You can use non-copyrighted music on Facebook. I'm using StreamYard as my streaming service. And what I love to do is to sort of, you know, play some music while I'm waiting for you guys to jump on. And it's never wise to play conventional copyrighted music. If I started playing Shaka Khan, you know, or, you know, Michael Jackson's Beat It, I tell you what, Mark Zuckerberg would jump on me faster than you can say molasses. He would be on me like white on rice. And we don't want that. So what you do is that you go to your Spotify on your phone, and then you, of course, you connect it via Bluetooth to your Rodecaster Pro, which is sitting on my desk. This is the Rodecaster Pro 2, which is an amazing piece of machinery, I must tell you. And then you plug it in, and it starts to play, you know, non-copyrighted music. That way, Zuckerberg and his homeboys don't flag you for playing copyrighted music. So that's the great thing about it. Guys, I told you the other day, and I'll say it again, and please forgive my repetitiveness. I hate the fact, because of gravity, okay, because of this is the world we live in, because of gravity. You see this microphone here. This is a Shure microphone. It's very heavy, very dense. I mean, this is what is this? A $500-600 mic. It's massive. It's heavy. So when I put it on this stand, because of gravity, it gradually sort of declines. I don't want that. I want one of those stand deals that Michelle Obama and her brother use on their podcast. You've seen those. You set them on the table, and that's what I need for this mic, not this thing that I've got here. And also, look at this. I'm a neat freak, and I can't stand that the cable is all messed up. Goodness gracious alive. I should have fixed that before I jumped on. All right, guys, let's get into it real quick. But also, a few shout outs to you guys before we get on here. Stacy says loud and clear. Thank you, Stacy. Watching from Waterfalls. Where is that? Is that near the airport? Waterfalls, is that where that is? Please tell me. And Safe James is watching us. Who's that? Gift is watching from, hi, Mr. Hi, Gift. How are you? It's great to have you. Thank you. Howdy from Texas. River Chandler. You know, that sounds like the name of a movie star. River Chandler. I can see it now. You know, I can see the announcer saying it on starring River Chandler. Naomi Watts, and John Bon Jovi. River Chandler. I love that name. Thanks, River. Thanks for being with me. Shepherd Mwinga. Shepherd. I'd say Shepherd. It's Shepherd Mwinga. Thank you so much. Guys, let's get into it real quick. Right before I get into it, I have to share this with you. And I know I did a video of this earlier. I was amused. There's this guy, I call him a political nuisance. I do. At the risk of sounding brash and rude and sort of, uncouth, please forgive me for referring to him as that. But this guy is utterly lost. I mean, he's in the political wilderness and he's just lost, mate. He's so lost, we can't find him. He doesn't know his left from his right. Seshua touts himself as a political commentator, when really, upon close examination, you realize very quickly that he's just an utter nuisance. So he says the other day, he regrets. Get a load of this. You're not going to believe this. He says, I regret voting for HH, he says. Can you believe this? I regret voting for HH. Well, Seshua, I hate to be the one to have to break this to you, but voting is a very private affair. I mean, if you said to me you voted for HH, I have no way of proving that. Because it's only you, God, and the booth when you go in there to vote. I mean, it's just as easy to say that you voted for the KKK as it is to say that you voted for somebody else. We don't know. I mean, you're in there by yourself. What annoys me about these chaps, because, Stacey B's on here, so I have to translate what I'm saying. River Chandler's on here. I got to translate what I'm saying. When they speak, they think that they're speaking sense. But upon a close examination, you realize very quickly it's utterly nonsensical what they're saying. I regret voting for HH. Well, we don't know you voted for him. We don't. So you need, listen, that's between you and God. Okay? Let's just go ahead and put it out there. All right. One or two more shout outs to y'all. Watching from Lilai Police Station. Lilai, thank you, Lilai. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is that Chingola, Copperbelt, all the way from Mansa, my hometown, my stomping. That's where I'm from, that's where my people are from. My father was from there, so consequently I'm from there. Okay. So guys, let's get into it. There's something I want to talk to you about that it's sort of rubbing me the wrong way, and I just need a bit of clarification. But just to bring you guys up to speed, you guys know that the former president's son, Edgar Lungu, the sixth and former late president of this republic, who died on June the 5th of last year. And as far as we know, he still has not been buried. He has not been placed or laid to rest. Edgar Lungu, as far as I know, I think he had 2 children. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. He had Tarsila Lungu, a lady very amiable young lady, very smart, incredibly bright, very, very engaging, very personable young lady. And then he also had a son by the name of Dalitso. Dalitso in my language means blessing. Well, Dalitso Lungu was recently embroiled in an issue with the NPA, the National Prosecution Authority. You guys know the story, is that he had multiple properties, multiple vehicles, multiple farms that were repossessed and deemed proceeds of crime. In other words, the NPA, the National Prosecution Authority, said, look, you have a bunch of stuff that you can't account for. Okay, you got some property and money that does not have a paper trail. And that is a problem for us. And of course, what I find disturbing about all of this stuff, it's so indicative of people that get into politics and stuff. What I find disturbing is that the whole time his father was president, none of this ever comes to the surface. None of it. But the moment the umbrella, the moment the pavilion, the moment the canopy of protection of the presidency lifts, all of a sudden, everybody in the world comes after you. You know, it's like you look at a log and you don't see anything, but the moment you lift the log, all these cockroaches start running all over the place. I don't like that. I want a situation where if somebody's doing wrong, even if their father is in office, they should be called out on it. Why must we wait for the veil and for the pavilion of the presidency to be lifted for the authorities to do their job? Why must they wait until a person is no longer the president for them to be prosecuted? Why must they wait? I've got a problem with that. Honestly, I do. So anyway, tell me in the comments if any of you feel that way about it. What do you think about that? Tell me what you think about that. Does it bother you the way it bothers me? Does it rub you the wrong way, the way it rubs me the wrong way? Does it chap your hide the way it chaps my hide? Tell me in the comments. Go ahead, just break that down for me. If you feel the way I feel, go ahead and share that with me in the comments so that I know that I'm not by myself, so that I know that I'm not some type of endangered species, so that I know that I'm amongst friends with like-minded outlook. You know, tell me in the comments if you feel that way. That rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, you know, the NPA, the National Prosecutions Authority, and it's important to understand that, here we go. It's important to understand that this office falls under the Director of Public Prosecution. The DPP, the head of the DPP, is in charge of this division. Oh, sorry, it's on a 10-second timer. Bless it. There you go. So what they did was, and I'm gonna explain to you why I call this broadcast the missing piece in Dalitso'S case. I'm gonna get to that. Okay, just let me do my thing while you do your thing. So here's the thing: the NPA have listed a bunch of stuff that Dalitso owned, and they have quantified it, okay? They've put a price tag on it. And here it is. 13 farms, 79 cars, 20 pieces of land. Now, according to the NPA, the National Prosecutions Authority, all of this stuff that you're seeing there, 13 farms, 79 cars, 20 pieces of land, according to the NPA, all of this is worth 24 million kwacha. Really? Good Lord, that doesn't make any sense to me. Let me tell you why. Do you know how much 24 million kwacha is? 24 million kwacha is just $1.3 million. You're going to sit there and you're going to tell me that all of this, 13 farms, 79 cars, 20 pieces, 24 million kwacha? Simason is worth more than that. Did you know this? This building is worth more than 24 million bucks. So how the hell is all this stuff worth a paltry 24 million bucks? Here's my question. I hope against hope that the National Prosecutions Authority tell us exactly how they intend to dispose of these properties. Let me say that again, because I think that's important. I hope to God that the NPA, the National Prosecutions Authority, tells us, the public, because all this is done in the public's interest. There's nothing private about this, y'all. Let me tell you. There is nothing camouflaged about this. This whole process is out in the open. Okay? I hope to God the NPA gives us a roadmap, a clear roadmap as to how this property is going to be disposed. I do have a question. The missing piece for me is, based on my observation, how's all this stuff worth 24 million bucks? The math ain't mathing. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to get myself into trouble. I'm just saying, from a layperson's point of view, I think those numbers might have something wrong with them. Maybe somebody needs to go back to the drawing board and get a different calculator, something. Because boy, I tell you, Simason is worth more than 24 million bucks, according to the last evaluation we did, and that was back in 2024. 13 farms, 79 cars, 20 pieces of land. The missing piece in all this is, not only do we want to know how you're going to get rid of this, what type of deal did Dalitso make with you guys? Was there a plea deal? Because for all intents and purposes, I hate to sound terrible, but how come he's not in jail? Is that part of the deal? Was the deal, if you forfeit, you don't go to jail? And if that was the deal, tell us that's the deal. If we are just people, you can tell us, we understand. But if you are silent about it, we're going to ask, what is the deal? Am I asking too much? Tell me in the comments. Tell me if I'm asking too much. Tell me. Sally Dixon said he had 3, 2 ladies and 1 man. Sally, what are you talking about? Sally, girl, what the hell are you talking about? I stay in Munungu and I don't understand Bemba. Use English, please. Okay. Mention my name, Mr. Mwewa. I'm your super fan. Are you really? Hey, Tandy. Who's that? Is that Mwango? Hi, Tandy. So, guys, here's what I want you to do, if you don't mind. I want to open the phone lines. I need you all to tell me if we're in cyber law territory now. I don't want to get myself into trouble, but I do want to ask that question. What is the deal? One of my professors in college, he's the late now. His name was Dr. Billy Wheeler. He was from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Oh, I loved him. He was amazing. He would always say to me, what is the deal? They love to say that over there. What is the deal? So I'm asking, as it regards Dalitso, what is the deal? What sort of deal did you strike? if indeed there is one. And if there is one, we deserve to know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there isn't. So, guys, go ahead, break this down for me. I'm going to give you my number. And I want you to call me. Call me on, but only call me on WhatsApp, guys. Please. Can you do that? Can you only call me on WhatsApp? Please don't call me directly. Uh. Mm. Mm. Uh. Mm. 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 It bothers me too. Oh, it bothers me to the core and my blood boils. However, any attempt to pursue while in office, it's as good as what? Indirect resurrection. I have no idea what you're saying there, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to break that down for me. So call me on that number, guys. And I want to know what you think. Okay? Can we do that? We'll take a couple of calls. Oh dear. What have I done? There we go. It was on a timer. It's no longer there. They fear to get fired. Okay. Yes, this is what I think. This to me is more accurate. If you said it was the 79 cars was like 24 million, I'd understand that. Not everything. I have questions about that. Hello?
Yeah, afternoon, Mr. Amewa.
A very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm coming, Lusaka Mayor. Thank you.
You're so kind. What's your name?
Wiseman, calling from Kawe, Central Province.
Ba Weissman, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. I think your question is our question, Mr. Simon Mayor. We need to know. We have seen our brothers, our sisters who are behind bars for stealing simple things like chickens and small things. They are saving. Is it that billionaires don't go to jail? Is it that when you steal a lot of things from the government, you don't deserve to go to jail? I think it's just important that they should tell us. The way they told us about Faith Musonda, even for Dalitso, they should tell us. The law does not have emotions, Mr. Mwewa. Whether your mother, your father, your grandfather is dead, the law does not look on that. So we need to be told. If he need to go to court and go to jail, let him go to jail so that we can set an example. In my conclusion, Mr. Simon Mewa, your time, work on time. I will send you a watch, a Valentine watch, which you'll be following. When you say 1620, that will be 1620. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. And I'm looking forward to that Valentine's gift. Thank you, brother. So we he says I have to be mindful of time. I receive that rebuke, and as we say in Zambia, noted. We love to say noted. Noted. You're now on for you. Now on for. All righty, guys, please call me on that number. I gotta make sure this is non-copyrighted music, because Uyukutia. Better days. There you go. All right, please call me on that number, guys. And let me take 2 more phone calls. So basically, we're saying, I'm asking, what sort of deal did Dalitso make with the authorities? Because for all intents and purposes, it appears to me that this is something that would most likely send him to prison. So what's the deal? Hello?
Good afternoon, Mr. Moa.
A very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Who am I speaking with?
Michael Kalunde.
Wakalunde, please go ahead.
Yes, so I dropped a comment earlier. What I was trying to put across was that in an event that those in authority attempt to pursue matters of people who could be politically connected at the time of serving government, chances are that an invisible hand would come in and try to stop that. That is the more reason why most of these people that you see around in public offices who have been mandated to make sure that they bring law and order don't get to pursue such people because they are scared of that. And once someone leaves office, they know that the invisible hand is no longer there. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Who's that? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Moore.
Very good afternoon. Who's calling?
This is Elvis Ngoma from Kitwe. Are you still live?
We're live right now, Elvis. Go ahead.
I have a few things that I need to point out about our Drug Enforcement Commission.
You do it in under 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Moore. Let me get on it. I think our DEC Commission has a very huge problem. Over the years, we've seen people that have unfairly served their sentences outside. We'll go back, way back in time, when Michael Zulu was caught with ganja, he served his sentence outside. This shows one thing about our DEC. They do not apply the law fairly. So Dalitso must serve his sentence if he's guilty of all the charges, because the cars only, they would cost more than 24 million, Mr. Mwewa. And as Zambian citizens, we are not happy about what is happening.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Let them get cleaned, Mr. Moore. Just like the Doba apple. For the DEC also, it should be Doba apple.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with them because, I mean, for me, like, and I'll say, I'll throw it up there again. You can't tell me all of this is worth 24 million bucks. Not to blow my own horn or anything. Well, I didn't build the building. My dad did, but Simoson alone is worth more than that. Based on the 2024, what do you call it? What do you call that thing when they appraise your property? What's that called? So I would imagine 13 farms, 79 cars, and 20 pieces of land. No, man, that's not, the mathing ain't mathing, as they say over there in America. The mathing ain't mathing. Lord. All righty, one more phone call. Let's do one more. And then, there we go. Just call me on that. Call me on WhatsApp. Do not call me directly, okay? Somebody says, wait a minute. Nobody has accused him of stealing. He shouldn't be arrested. So why has he forfeited the property to the state? People make comments that just, they don't make sense to me. Were you born in a barn? What does this mean? Wait a minute. Nobody has accused him of stealing. He shouldn't be arrested. We like nothing. Bantu Palestina la bimbook and I like to books. I'm going to booker, and I don't want that. All right, one more phone call and we're done. Can you call me on WhatsApp on here? Go ahead, call me. Break it down for me. Come on, guys, break it down for me. All right, my phone is open. Okay, a couple of more comments. You've got the number. You've got it. That's it. Stacy's laughing at me. That's right. Valuation of property. That's right. That's what it's called. When you get your property valued. And I know when I say that, somebody's going to jump on here. Well, you're just trying to tell us that you're. I'm trying to give you context, guys. Come on, give me a break. Must you overread everything, guys? I need to go. 2 minutes. I need to get out of here. Please call me on that number, okay? And I need to hear your opinion. I just need. Go ahead, call me on that, okay? Better days. There we go. Should I play this? Should I loop the song, the instrumental? Should I do that, or should I play different songs? Tell me in the comments, because this song is called Better Days. And again, it's a non. There we go. Here we go. Hello.
Hey, hello, Mr. Mwewa.
Hi there.
We love you. That's the message. Happy Valentine. I know you're rushing to leave. We know the reason why.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not saying nothing. I was recently in Zambia, and I was trying to get to Simuson building. I got stuck somewhere. I was coming from Makeni. I got stuck in traffic, and I never made it. But I shot a shot. I took a shot. I shot a video. I'll share with you.
Please do.
Literally.
Please share that.
I did?
Tell me.
I will not to you, and you decide whether to share. But I ended up picking up a police officer to help me, navigate my way to Simuson. But that's the measure of love we have for you. And, I like how you. Yeah, I just love how you. I don't know. Anyone can say and do whatever you're doing, but there's something beyond that. There's the love for the city. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
And for the best. There's a lot to be done in Lusaka. Lusaka is messed up.
Indeed. No, my brother, thank you so much. And whenever you in Lusaka again, please swing by.
I will, definitely.
Thank you, brother.
You take care.
And you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, hey, guys, I got to go. I need to get up out of here. I need to go. The songs are nice. I guess different ones won't hurt. All right. Okay, one more comment. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. I think DEC wants to take some properties to themselves. That's why they're giving us that little amount of money. Well, hey, listen, you said it, I didn't. Okay? All right, guys, thanks for watching. God bless. Happy Valentine's. Have a great weekend. We love you. Bye.